What is up, Rage Nation? We are back with another behind-the-scenes video of us getting a radio interview. We got the Digitalforevers here with us. We got Nico, we got Jacob, we got Amar, and we got Mark. What is up, guys?
What's up? Nothing much. Happy to be here. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, man, it's an absolute pleasure to have you guys on here. Love your music. Can't wait for the world to hear Safe Word. And but before we get into that, if you're watching this video, if you found us on Facebook, if you found us on YouTube, if the algorithm gods have blessed us with you today and you like what we do and you want to help support the mission of giving a global platform to independent and unsigned bands, right down there in the crawl, in the description, you'll find our Amazon affiliate link. Because let's be honest, everybody shops Amazon. Just type tinyurl.com/Amazon link MO. Whenever you shop on Amazon, whether it's on your phone or on your computer, make sure you hit that bookmark, shop on Amazon, same low cost, except this time they'll send a little small commission to us, and it helps keep the ball rolling here at Indie Rage Radio. All right, here we go. Segment 1, guys.
Awesome. In the crawl.
In 3, 2, 1. Indie Rage Radio, IndieRageRadio.com. We are back with another episode. We got Digitalforevers with us tonight. They're a rock band from Jacksonville, Florida. We are joined by Nico, Jacob, Amar, and Mark. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. This is the whole band.
Nice. Go ahead and introduce yourselves and let us know your favorite pizza topping.
Start. Nico Politano, I play drums. Sausage.
This is Jacob Bliss. I play guitar, and I usually just have nothing, just have cheese.
I'm Mark Edward, I play bass, and I like mushrooms.
I'm Amar. I sing for the band, and they kind of took my answer. I'm going to go with like anchovies, just to be a little bit weird.
Oh, do you really eat anchovies on it?
No.
Okay. I was going to say, because I always thought I would be fine with anchovies because I like fish. You know, you guys live close to the Gulf. I live close to the Gulf. We got a lot of seafood. One day, my son comes home with a pie that he got with my dad, and he was probably around 8 at the time. He got anchovies on it because he wanted to try it, and they put it on half the pizza. My dad tried to talk him out of it. He's like, "No, Pop, I want to try these anchovies." When I tell you it ruined the whole pizza, they threw away the half that had anchovies, but when it got back, the whole pizza tasted like anchovies. It was terrible.
Yeah, it contaminates the rest. Like I hate pickles. It's my sworn enemy. Like if pickles come on a sandwich, I got to throw the whole thing away. Like I can't take it off.
But. Oh no! All right, so look, before we go, I got to get this out. Duval.
Should have brought my Jags jersey. We should have all been.
There you go. Speaking of that, have you guys ever played at Daly's Place?
We have not played at Daly's Place. We have it on the map for next year. That's
nice.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Very cool. Shout out to Tony Khan and the crew over there. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the band Digitalforevers. You can find them on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Their music's on Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere you consume music. Go stream it. Go purchase it. Go support this band. So let's talk about the band a little bit. How'd you guys meet?
Mark and I, we met, like 12 years ago now?
Yeah.
13 years ago. We were in high school. Mark's a year older than me, and we met in gym class. We actually talked about Dragon Ball Z, and we've been best friends since. So, I mean, as any relationship. Nico and I met through Band Mix, and then Jacob was at the rehearsal studio that we were playing at all the time, and then we just kind of all decided, hey, we started out as buds, and then we just became kind of a band out of that.
So it begs the question, who's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character?
Well, I call you Gohan.
So probably Gohan. We actually got matching Dragon Ball Z tattoos, Mark and I, like 2 weeks
nice.
ago. Yeah.
Nice.
So we'll say, yeah, I feel like we've all watched Dragon Ball. We'll go along. Nico, who's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character?
I don't know.
You don't know any of them?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Dragon Ball? Come
How have
on.
you not
Nico.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Okay, I guess you throw a Yu-Gi-Oh character in there. You don't even know. Why'd you say? Jacob, how about you?
I've never watched watched it.
Oh no.
This might be the day the brand picks up, man. I don't know.
Yeah. I would have to say Piccolo because that dude's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Piccolo's. That's what I call him half the time. So that's cool.
All right. So what are some of the influences? How'd you guys get your sound?
So, I mean, what I love about us is like we all have different genres that we listen to and kind of things. Like for me, I love pop music and I like metal. So like I'm kind of a mix of that in the way that I go things that you guys can go into.
I mean, I'm 90s alternative, anything 90s and late 80s. That's just my lane. As a guitar player, bass player, and songwriter, I'm steeped in that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I really like, late 60s and early 70s rock music. I love the Beatles and stuff like that. And that's really what inspires me mostly, but their music too I love. So
If you couldn't tell by the hair.
Look, that hair is a throwback. If you want to see Jacob's beautiful mane, you can swing over to our YouTube page or our Facebook page. You can watch the behind the scenes video right now. What are some of your influences, Nico?
A lot of late 80s, early 90s grunge rock, and then a lot of that psychedelic hardcore funk rock from the early 90s too, out of California.
Oh, wow. So with so many different genres that you guys are into, is it hard crafting a song together, or how's that process go?
Surprisingly, I feel like it's been the easiest. Like one of us just comes up like, hey, I came up with this, and we just come up with something together like every time without issue. Actually, we had a YouTube comment today. Somebody called us grunge gays, and I've never heard that before. And I think that's like so cool. I think we're going to be the first grunge gays band.
Yes. And you know what? Speaking of first, I guess Jacksonville is a city of first. We were talking off camera before we started the interview that, the band that's from Jacksonville that I interviewed a few months ago, Magdalene Rose from Gold, Frankincense, and Myrrh, they actually coined the term beauty core.
Oh, that's cool. I guess Jacksonville's just like that. Like we just got cool stuff.
You're trendsetters.
We're trendsetters. That's good. That's a good word for us.
So let's talk a little bit about Jacksonville. I'm always curious where to go at different cities. And Jacksonville's got a pretty cool flavor. You got, a big time NFL team. You got military base, a lot of stuff going on in Jayville. Let's talk about if somebody's taking the Spirit airline and they're flying into Jacksonville for one night, what's one restaurant they got to go eat at?
Well, if they're flying Spirit, hopefully they land in Jacksonville, not somewhere else. But I would say, Vito's, that's in St. Johns County. That's a place I go to all the time. Italian, I would say the number one. How about you guys? What do you think?
The Brazilian steakhouse is
Oh, yeah. We have a couple of those. Just, man, those are crazy. Jacob, what do you think?
I don't know if this is like an exclusive thing to Jacksonville, but Burrito Gallery.
Burrito Gallery, that might be actually pretty local. I think it is.
It is.
Yeah, with the skull.
Yeah.
That one's cool. Yeah, that's a good place if you like burritos.
I would say if you want to sit down, V's Pizza, and if you want a quick bite, Larry's Giant Subs out at the beach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with any of that. Burritos, subs, Italian, pizza, all good. All right, so go ahead.
We've got good food here. I wanted to say that. People talk about Miami and New York, but we're on the map too.
Yeah, you know what? Jacksonville, I would imagine, is probably a test city for a bunch of like restaurants and stuff like that, because I know Baton Rouge here in Louisiana is a test city where, they get all the new food that's coming out before they send it out nationwide, because there's such, I guess, a melting pot of people from all around the country in that town. And Jayville's kind of like that too.
For sure, especially the last couple of years. We've had people from up north a lot come over and from the West Coast as well.
You got a lot of the snowbirds that come down for the winter?
Oh,
We did, yeah. That's why houses are kind of a little bit expensive now.
Oh, they're driving up the price. Dang them. Yeah,
we welcome everybody with open arms. Just listen to our music first, and then move on.
Yeah. If you're coming down to Jayville to get away from the snow, you better buy a ticket to Digital Forever show.
It's mandatory when you come into Jacksonville. There's a ticket.
You better stop by the merch table too.
Yeah.
All right. So what's one local venue that we can get like a real taste of Jacksonville rock. Like we're not looking for touring bands. We're looking for like some local flair.
Albatross.
Which is a place that just changed its name from Underbelly to the Albatross in downtown. A lot of cool guys that run the place, been around for a long time, holds a good amount of people, good place to see a show.
Yeah, we're thinking Nico's super tight with the owner, and we played there actually one time before, I think in January, but we're going to do an album release once we finish up the rest of the songs, probably in October, later this year, and then we'll do a big album release show there. And I'd recommend that place to everybody to go to.
Yeah, shout out to whoever came up with, let's call it the Albatross. That's like a word you hardly ever hear in like daily life, and just to hear it makes me smile.
Well, we actually had a conversation yesterday in rehearsal. Like, we didn't know what that was. Like, is it a bird? It ended up being a bird, and it's got some history too. In biblical times, apparently, it was used.
Yep. What were you going to say, Mark?
Oh, I was saying that, yeah, on the Albatross is right on the water, right there on the riverside.
Oh,
so that's
nice.
a place that, you know, if you're coming to Jacksonville, that's a good place to check out.
Yeah, we got a place like that that's fixing to build over here, right off of I-10, right by our studio here. We have a big lake. I guess that's why we're called Lake Charles. But like, they're building like a big brewery there, and they're going to have like a rooftop venue. And like, that's going to be so dope.
Oh, that's
right on the lake.
That's awesome. We're going to have to check it out when we come by.
Yeah, man. You guys do a Southern tour. You got to hit the I-10. You got to stop in Baton Rouge and go to Lafayette, and then stop here and then go to Houston.
You have our word. When we do the Southern tour, we'll come. We'll do the interview in person that time. Hopefully by the time the album comes out.
Most definitely. Let me know when you guys are coming, because I can get you in a few places over here.
Oh, okay. Say less. We're getting a airline ticket.
Nice. All right, so we got our tummies full. We rocked it off. Now we want to chill out at a bar and nightcap it. What's a great bar to get the vibe of Jacksonville?
That's a good question. What do you guys think? Hop Tinger's pretty cool. That's like a rooftop lounge.
Oh yeah,
that was really nice. Got some cool vibes there. We have I don't know if this is like worldwide or in the States, but we have a silent disco that's actually pretty close to Hop Tinger. That's pretty cool if you like that sort of thing. You just like to hear people singing. I don't know. What do you guys think? Jacob's too young to go to a bar, so he can't answer this question. What about Sidecar? Sidecar's cool.
Sidecar's pretty good.
Most of the bars are at the beach.
Yeah, mostly either the beach or downtown. You kind of can't miss out if you go to either of those places. You're going to have a good time.
Right on. All right, so look, I also heard you guys got something cooking up in the lab. You got a single that's going to be released soon. Let's talk about that.
Yep, May 23rd. It's going to be Racked. A lot heavier of a song than Safe Word, I'll say that much. But it's going to be probably the song of the summer, to be honest with you. We're really excited about that one.
Nice. Where'd you guys record that?
We actually did that one at our buddy Ethan. He produced all our music. He actually lives in one of the Allman brothers. It was their manager or one of them, like their cousin's house. And he has a whole studio set up in there. Yeah, and it was pretty cool. We had a bottle of Don Julio, and they treated us really right. Came up with some really cool stuff there. Yeah, it was awesome.
All right, so let's talk about Safe Word. What's the song about?
I'll kind of leave it to you. What do you think it's about?
Oh, you got me going there.
So I mean, with the name Safe Word, like whenever we've told that, when people think it's got some kind of like existential meaning, but it really doesn't. It's more so like about being in a relationship. It doesn't have to be one like a spousal one. It could be one with a friendship, but it's one where you're like, things aren't going the best, but you kind of don't care about it, and you kind of wish you had a safe word to kind of get out of it, make it a little bit easier. It kind of carries that tune.
Right on. You can find them on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok. Their music is everywhere you consume music. Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, and the list goes on and on and on. If you're on there, they are too. Go support this band. Go download Safe Word. Go stream Safe Word. Be looking for that brand new single coming out May 23rd. Go find them on Instagram. Give them a follow so that you know, hey, I got to go stream it. I got to go download it when that new single comes out. Guys, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Any parting words for the Rage Nation?
I mean, just get ready for this year, guys. We've got a lot of music coming out, and it's going to be, I don't know, it's going to be exciting.
All right. He is Nico. He is Jacob. He is Mark. He is Amar. And this is Safe Word. And you heard it here on Indie Rage Radio. All right. Very cool, guys. Like, whenever the new song comes out, make sure you put us on your email distro and send it to us.
Got you. You're going to be the first one to know, Mikey. Thank you so much for everything, man. This was amazing.
No problem. Before you guys go, and you can talk amongst yourselves to see how you're going to like figure it out before you do it. But something along the lines of, you know, hey, this is Nico. Hey, this is Jacob. Hey, this is Mark. Hey, this is Amar. And we're Digitalforevers. And this is our brand new single, Safe Word. And you're listening to Indie Rage Radio.
Okay. It's going to take some memorization. Do you want us to say it together at the same time? Like, we're Digitalforevers?
Yeah, that'd be good.
I guess we can do the names.
I was going to say,
you go first.
You go.
And then we'll go, we're Digitalforevers, and you're listening to Safe Word on Indie Rage Radio.
Might be more clear if you say it about yourself.
If just one of us? Okay.
It might come out more clear.
Okay. Yeah. We can do that.
We can all say Indie Rage Radio together.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do Indie Rage Radio. Can we get like 2 tries?
Yeah. Hey, look, this isn't like an old Nintendo game. You got unlimited life.
Funny, we have an old Jacob. Can you grab that Nintendo behind you? So this one I pulled. Since you mentioned that, Mikey, you're a guy who would recognize. This is a Sega.
Oh yeah.
At my mom's house. Yeah, and I was like, I got to bring this. I don't even know how to turn it on, but
was that the Game Gear?
I think so. We have Sonic 2 on here.
Oh,
this is a classic.
Oh yeah, man.
I could probably get like $1 million for this or something.
And you know what's funny? I was a Sega guy when I was growing up. Like I had the Genesis, and you know, I enjoyed playing the Nintendo, but I was always a Sega guy. But I never had a Game Gear. Like I was one of the idiots that bought the Sega Jaguar that lasted for a couple of bucks. You know what I mean? But I never got a Game Gear.
That's awesome. That's super cool.
There's just one Sega.
Yeah, I thought so too. Just they had the Dreamcast and the Genesis and all kinds of stuff.
Oh God, I used to love the Dreamcast. I remember this is how I knew the Dreamcast was so legit, and I feel bad about it because I talked my uncle into getting a Dreamcast like 3 months before they said, "Oh, we're not doing the Dreamcast anymore. We're just going to make games for everybody else now."
Yeah,
but I felt so bad about it because he was like, "Nah, I think I should go ahead and get the PlayStation. I think it's going to be around longer." I was like, "What are you talking about, man? This is Sega. It's going to be around forever. Your kids are going to be playing a Sega machine." Anyway, but I lost my train of thought. Where was I going with that?
We're doing the outro now, saying each of our names and then the last bit.
Yeah, but I wanted to say one more thing about Sega. I can't remember. Y'all got me on a tangent.
No worries. All right, ready?
Yeah. Hey, this is Nico.
I'm Jacob.
I'm Mark.
I'm Amar, and we're Digitalforevers, and you're listening to Safe Word on Indie Rage Radio.
Perfect. And if you would, do me one more and just say, this is our brand new single, Safe Word, and you're listening to Indie Rage Radio.
Just that?
Yeah.
Okay. This is our brand new single, Safe Word, and you're listening on Indie Rage Radio. Let me do that one more time. I want to. It was a little bit. Okay. Hold on. All right. This is our brand new single, Safe Word, and you're listening on Indie Rage Radio. Right? Okay. There's a lot of pressure. Okay. All right. This is our brand new single, Safe Word, and you're listening on Indie Rage Radio.
Perfection.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I tried really hard.
Whenever your episode's coming out, I'll be tagging you on Instagram, so you'll know it's coming. But yeah, May 12th. Let me check and see if that's the right date. Yep. May 12th, we're released it to all our affiliates, and actually, we have one that actually air on May 12th, and I think he's in Eastern time.
Cool. That's awesome. My mom's gonna want to listen in on this, so this will be cool.
Yeah, May 12th is a big day in Dragon Ball Z. Remember?
What is it?
That's when the android showed up.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Wow.
snap! Oh yeah, it's all making sense now.
It's all making
This was
sense.
meant to be. Did I send you the screenshot of like all the affiliates and times and stuff like that?
No, if you could send that over again.
Okay.
That'd be amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
It was
it.
a pleasure meeting with you, and thank you so much for everything.
Yeah, man, no problem. Y'all have a good one. Keep rocking out.
You too.
Too.
Bye.
Thanks, Mike.
Later.